What is up, guys? It's Will and Trustin, and we're back with another episode of Psycho Hotel. Where we're on reading this story on Reddit.
We're gonna just cook right into it.
We're just gonna jump right into it. It's like a swimming pool. You can't. I don't know about you. Some people like get in there nice and slow. Not me. I jump right in. Like I feel like, especially when you get to the nut area, your genitals, and you get to the like upper thigh region, every like little inch is like jumping into an ocean of ice water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just jump right in. The shrill ring of the alarm wakes me. I sit up quickly in bed. I have 10 minutes to get up and reach reception for art therapy. I've already missed breakfast. I jump in. What did you say to me?
Already fucking slacker, bro.
Yeah, okay.
It's fucking just slacking away, man.
Hey, listen, shut your fucking mouth, okay? I'm reading. Daddy's talking. Okay?
Don't fucking talk to me like that, bro. That's on the deadlocks, man.
Wait, what? What is on the deadlocks?
You never heard that, bro?
No, what is that?
I can't explain it.
Okay. You don't know?
Bro, I do know, but I can't explain it. It's sensitive.
You made that shit up, bro.
No, I didn't, bro. You ain't never heard on the deadlocks?
Bro, yeah, I never heard it.
I think it's something like gang members say, bro.
You made that shit up.
Nah, I didn't make it up. I promise.
Alright. I jump up, throw some clothes on, and brush my teeth before running out the door. This is unacceptable, Teacher Art tells me as I walk through the door. I check my watch. 4 minutes late. Alright. Who gets the class on time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, bro.
What nerds, okay?
That's a fucking bitch, if you ask me.
I quickly apologize and take a seat on one of the stools. There is no canvas by my stool today. I am curious what Teacher Art has planned for us. Today, you will be separated, he begins. You will each rotate rooms along the corridor. In each room, a box. You will be unable to see inside it, but you will put your hands into the box. Before the contents of each box are revealed, you will tell us what emotion is spurred by the texture of each item. This is so we can get a better understanding of your mind. The way you interpret materials, the way you interpret art. That's weird. You touch babies. That old lady, her torso. I'm telling you. It's going to come out what color? Red. Thank you.
Red.
We line up by the door. I am at the back. Teacher Art seems to have put me here, perhaps because I was late. One by one, members of the session are called out into the corridor to get into our first room. Soon it is just me waiting. Teacher Art looks at me. You are not to be late again, young man. He states, this is your only warning. It's the only warning before I club you upside the head with my fucking huge cock.
We're gonna put fucking ricin in your food.
I am ushered into the corridor by one of the employees. He points me to the first door opposite the usual classroom. I enter. He follows and shuts the door behind us. Against the four walls... What?
So you can pull out a club, like slowly, put it behind
I'm telling you, I'm waiting for them to slide the billy club out their pant leg. I'm waiting. The minute it happens, I'll go, oh, I knew it. Anyway, against the far wall of the empty room, a crimson red box is attached. It has a slot for hands to go through, covered by a black curtain. The employee behind me explains the instructions. Alright, so you're to put your hands in the box. Obviously, you can't see what's inside. You have to feel it. You can feel it for as long as you want, but you must do your best to speak the first emotion you encounter. Teacher Art has selected different items per box, per person, depending on your own ailments. This is the beginning of your personalized therapy.
Puts his hands in the box. Horny.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking hard as a rock right now. Somebody come over here. Take this shit from me. I'm about to bust my dick through this wall if you don't fucking take this shit. I cautiously approach the box. The large empty room around me makes me feel isolated. Enhancing the nerves I feel as my hands slowly move towards the curtain. My fingertips graze the M before I slowly submerge my hands beyond. Did they miss a word there? Graze the M? I don't know. I feel a rough surface. It gently scratches my fingers as I touch it. Struggling, I say, the material is rough. Reminds me of rough times. You're a fucking brain surgeon. It reminds him of rough times. Oh my god.
What an asshole.
Is this a towel? It reminds me of the time I clean stuff with my towel at home. So will I write struggles? The employee behind me asks. Yes, I respond. Write struggles. That box, the employee tells me, contains sandpaper. I approach the second box. The rooms have connecting doorways. The same feeling of isolation grips me. My hands move towards the curtains, unsure what to expect. Although I feel more confident now, I understand the premise of what to expect. Wetness, stickiness. My fingertips dip into a warm, thick liquid that sits at the bottom of the box. The liquid oozes between my fingertips, connecting with them with viscous strands. As my fingers delve deeper into the liquid, my heart races. I feel a sense of deja vu, but also a sense of joy, as if a part of me feels excited by the liquid. Death, I say. Whoa! Hold up. Get him in a fucking straitjacket now. Like, joy and death?
My bro.
We gotta keep a look at fucking Callum. He actually might be using his penis as a weapon. You know? The employee behind me notes this down. You are feeling pain. The employee hands me a cloth which I use to wipe the red paint off my hands. That's blood, chief! Except it doesn't smell like paint. The musky smell of blood is one that I recognize and one that for some reason comforts me. I'm telling you, that old lady is in that fucking bucket. And that sandpaper is her calloused ass feet. My hands breach the third box. I feel nothing for a matter of seconds. My hands move around the box, feeling its corners. Suddenly, a sharp pinch on my left hand, then my right. I feel a pinch of my fingers, then a furry creature crawl over my wrist before biting my finger once more. My hands are bitten violently. Pain, I say to the employee. In there, you are feeling pins.
This guy's a genius.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're not pins. There's actual rats in there. Okay? Except I know he is lying. These aren't pins. These are lives. I know the box holds rats. They won't fool me.
Oh. This guy's an exterminator. He can sniff them.
He can sniff them motherfuckers. This dude's Sherlock Holmes, bro. You ain't getting nothing past him. He knows his blood. Although he didn't catch on to sandpaper feet, but, you know, we can keep going. As I walk towards the next box, the employee closes the door behind us and informs me this is the final one this session. I feel comfortable with this task now. It's making me realize that, like my schizophrenia, I'm in control. I control the emotions I feel. I control my approach to the challenge. I control me. My hand slides into the final box. This one appears to be empty. My hands move around to its edges to no avail. This box is completely empty. Still in the box, I turn around towards the employee behind me to inform him of the box's emptiness. Hands grab my wrist and violently jerk me towards the box. I am pulled hard up against it. Pain shoots through me. I struggle against the grass, trying to pull away its tight fingers. I shout for help, but the man behind me does not appear to react. I can't turn to face him as I'm held tightly against the box, and he has not come to help me. Behind me, I hear a sinister long laugh. Mr. Grimm's back there. He's like, I told you I fucking get you, bro. Like,
he's in there.
Yeah, he's excited. He's definitely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know it's Mr. Grimm or Mr. Sick. Mr. Sick. I don't. Why am I calling Mr. Grimm? Is it just because
that's you, my friend. You are Mr. Grimm.
Will Grimm. Grimm Will. I'm a fucking Grimm Will. You could be adventure trusting. Adventure trusting. A laugh I recognize, but in the panic can't place. His laugh bellows around the room for a matter of seconds until the grip on my wrist is loosened and I fell to the floor. I look up at the employee who is kneeling by me. Teacher Art soon appears, asking what happens. I'm not sure, sir, the employee responds. That box is supposed to be empty. He just kind of started screaming. Teacher Art kneels down and grabs my face, pulling it close to his own. The emotion, he yells. What emotion do you feel? Tell me, boy.
Tell me, boy!
Fear, I guess. I feel fear. He feels fear.
Sure.
So, we get a little gap, you know? There's a little set time skip. Teacher Iris looks at me cautiously. Now, her voice moving from a whisper as she speaks, I'm going to show you what it looks like to stick a fork through an eye. I'm just kidding.
I thought, bro, I looked away for like half a second.
Yeah, it's believable because this crazy bitch is melting people's eyeballs with needles.
Yeah, which I never thought I'd ever fucking read about in this.
It was very descriptive.
Yeah, it really was.
I thought about not doing this after your episode this morning, but Teacher Art suggests we continue to tackle your problems. Strikes while the iron is hot, so to speak. That's not funny. Especially with the needle being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little. You know, I'm working on the joke still. They don't believe me about earlier. I was grabbed. I went from complete control, confidence, to complete fear and helplessness. Something about those hands felt wrong. You are now the only member in this visual therapy, she says. The other participant felt she needed to go home, meaning she got chopped up into today's exercise.
Yeah.
We can now work with those who aren't fully confident in the therapists we offer, so she is of no loss. Plus, now we can focus solely on you, tackling you and your schizophrenia. Her eyes look me up and down, and as she says this, does she not believe I suffer? I've designed a room of sorts that I feel will trigger your fears. What the fuck? Yo,
yeah,
this
that's
lady,
fucking nuts.
This lady is a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
These are like A signs of being like, yo, I listen, I know you're afraid of getting hit by a truck, but how about you just try it?
Yeah, we have set up a room where you literally there's a car that will drive 40 miles it will reach a high speed of 40 miles an hour and will drive into the wall of which you are handcuffed to. Right?
And I know you're thinking, you're like, what if it hits me and I'm just suffering an absolute pain? Don't worry, there's a second car coming. This lady's crazy, man.
Yeah.
She says, yes, whilst it impacts your brains, your thoughts, schizophrenia also has an impact on your vision. What you see in terms of hallucinations. I believe that by bringing these hallucinations to life, you can understand them better. You can understand they are not real, that you are safe and in control. Did she blink at all as she said that? No, they're being held up with bobby pins. Jesus, man. Get her out. Get out. Callum, drag your huge ass dick to the curb and fucking hitch it to ride. I don't know where. If you're in the middle of a desert, I don't know if you're riding on a camel, just leave. You're done. I'm going to leave the room now. The lights will be off and I'm going to play a sound. You will be alone in here, at least until you aren't. Whatever you see, Callum, it's not real. It's in your head. Fight it.
Oh, that's a fucking crazy thing to say.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I don't think these are actual standard, but anywhere near. Like, I'm not a psychologist, but like some of this shit sounds.
Well, no. I've seen I've seen this stuff happen. Like, I've seen people that are scared of bananas have like a banana phobia, and they'll lock them in a room with like
but
bananas hanging from the ceiling. Yeah,
phobia
no.
Is
like same thing with like spiders. Like, you're genuinely scared of spiders. I've seen that before. They'll lock him in a room full of fucking spiders, like crawling the walls and shit.
The difference is his brain is manifesting demons, you know?
Yeah, that's the big difference.
Yeah, there's a big difference there. There's an actual threat there that threatens him from himself doing things to himself. Like, it's like crazy that this is. I know it's fiction. I know it's got to be fiction, but
yeah, it has to be.
I doubt this is real. It doesn't state that it is or it isn't, but I think it is fiction. All right, so that's the first time she's used my name. She sets an alarm clock on the floor at the front of the room, and she leaves, turning the lights off as she does so. I'm sitting in complete darkness. The alarm loudly rings in the room, the same alarm that I've heard all around the resort. The darkness engulfs me, but it appears to engulf something else.
What?
He has big ass dick, bro. It's like a whole other person's in there. Oh, yay. I see movement in the corner of the room. It's alive, you know? A swift, fast shadow that darts out of my view. My eyes try to keep up with it, but every time I feel I've caught up with it, it darts away once more. The shadow dances around me, teasing me. At first it feels sinister, but the longer it's here, the more I let it in. I feel as if I'm slowly becoming the shadow. It starts to feel more like an ally than an enemy. Cal, don't move. A familiar voice rings in my head. Aura, my friend. I haven't heard her in so long. The sound of the alarm clock is muffled by her voice. Cal, don't think of him. You can beat him if you let him in. They're lying to you here. Cal, they want to see him. They want to summon him, to bring him to life. Stay with me, Cal. Don't move. Don't look at him. Stay with me. I listen to Era and the shadow's quick movements, slow, eventually disappearing completely. Teacher Iris enters the room and turns the light on. She kneels by the alarm clock and stops its ring. She turns to me. Did you see him, Callum? She asks. Did you let him in?
Oh, fuck, bro. What a hook. Damn, bro. This is getting kind of crazy.
I have a hot theory. A hot take before we get into part 4. All right. So my theory is either one of two things. It's one of the two, and they run pretty parallel just up till a certain point. One is that these people are mentally ill, And this facility knows how to take their alter ego, not the alter egos, but the voices, and make them living creatures and control them.
That'd be kind of crazy.
Number 2, the reason I say this one I think is a little closer to this theory is because of the way that Aya's like the Aya voice is like playing defense. Is that there's certain people that have the ability to have these people in their heads. Like actually summon these like fucking people, like they're real, like completely real, and this facility's trying to somehow study or take advantage of them or something like that.
Someone said every box is empty because none of the boxes actually exist. I think OP has manifested this resort to cover something traumatic, and maybe that Mr. Sick did. That's a crazy theory.
You like that one? Yeah, I'm thinking it's the other personality,
like
Mr. Sick. Maybe he got that, or Mr. Sick is pretending to be Aya.
Oh, no. Or Mr. Sick is just, he's got his fingers in all of this. Like, Hannah's not real. None of it's real.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I hate when they do that shit. When none of it's real, dude. It's all a dream. Like, I hate that shit. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that.
Oh, yeah. It seems like somebody's got that same, stay safe, OP. It seems they want to use your body and your ailment as a vessel or something to bring Mr. Sick to life. Yeah, leave that in.
Leave the burp in? Why not?
Yeah.
Why?
That'd be the end.
Oh, no, I think we should continue after the burp. Like this conversation we're having right now, I think the viewers would appreciate it.
You think the viewers would appreciate it?
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
I think they're feeling very sleepy.
Night-night. Oh my god.